Hey guys, Anthony 4x4 Touring Australia with an important reminder message. And sure everybody knows, but I'm going to take a look at a few pictures and I just want to ask everyone if they can please take a bit more care. And it's not just from this incident, it happens more than you think actually. If you're in the outback and you have a look around at the nearest little sort of towns and stuff, there's quite a lot of smashed up cars, so it happens too often. Obviously, if you're in sand dunes and stuff, wearing a flag is one thing. You don't want to have a head-on out in the middle of the Simpson Desert. It's obviously law now that you've got to do that. But where I see the most, I suppose, where my concerns are, is in the Victorian High Country. Let's take a look at that vehicle again. So yeah, it could happen anywhere, but my concerns are mainly in the Victorian High Country. I'll tell you where that one happened and we'll insert some photos there so you can have a good look at that again. But look, what I come across in Victoria, in different areas of the High Country, it's just insane, you know. Look, we all like a bit of speed. I like to get on pretty quick. Let's go as fast as we can, you know, get it a bit sideways and what, well, but you can't do that. You've got to be driving as if there's a vehicle about to come around the corner. So please prioritise your driving off-road by keeping that in mind. You really need to be driving as if there's a vehicle about to come around the corner. So please keep left on your side. If you're going around a right, look, again, we like speed, we like cutting corners and there's places you can do that. If you can see ahead and you've seen around those bends and you want to cut the corner and use the whole road, by all means, I've got no issue with that, but make sure you watch what's going on behind you, because something to think about here. If somebody's caught up behind you, generally means they're travelling quicker than you. So it would be good courtesy to slow down and move over and let them go past safely, whatever the conditions, wherever you are, generally. Because what's going to happen if you don't, you might think you're funny trying to go fast, or you might just think, oh, I can go faster. There's no point pushing yourself beyond your own limits. Just slow down and move over and let them go past, because if you do this for an amount of time, depending on the person, eventually they're going to want to go past anyway, and that's where it can get dangerous for everyone, and you might be the one that ends up with a vehicle sprayed in rocks because you tried to make it hard for them or you were inconsiderate. So please be considerate. Take a look at that vehicle. It just got absolutely hammered. Now, I'm told that was at an intersection up in the Cape, right? So up at Cape York. I'll put a photo of where it happened. So, look, I don't know what speed they were travelling at. All that matters is you need to stay on the correct side of the road. So if you're driving that fast, you need to cut the corner, we're in trouble. Because if we both did that, we're going to have a head-on, and that's what you're looking at. Dead set, bang, head on. Like, you know, awesome trip that was now. Yeah, the car goes on a tow truck and you've got to sort out your way home, and hopefully people don't get hurt, people don't get dead and all that sort of thing. It's not going to be good when two full drives, you know, you're like your big tough bull bar there. We'll see how that works out for you, right? I'm telling you now, against another vehicle, against a truck, against a cow, against a horse, any of these big things, mate, you got no hopes. They don't think you're invincible because you've got a bull bar on the front. Please keep left. So if you're travelling, I see people all the time in the Victorian High Country. I'm coming up a hill, round a right-hand bend, and I'm like staying over to the left. I'm going, oh, I hope it doesn't happen on this one. I hope it doesn't happen here. And yeah, you know, they come flying around in the middle of the road and they've got to hit the brakes. They're going downhill, they're out wide. If you come around a left-hander, you should be tucking it into the left nice and tight, right? You know, you're coming downhill to the left, use that camber, you tuck down there, left wheel right on the edge there, and you're right in, mate. Person on their left going around the outside, it's all good, right? You can move at a reasonable, safe pace. Just have a think about it. Can you keep on your side? If you're going around a left-hander, and this is where it always happens to me, there's nothing I can do. If you hit the vehicle coming the other way, you probably might even push them off the side of the track. You know, this gets dangerous, and it's happened a lot. I have heard about it. Fortunately, it's never happened to me or anybody we know on any of our trips or anything like that, and I haven't actually found it on the side of the trip. You know, like here we are. Wow, this has just happened, but we have heard from other people. We know that it's happened to. So it's a real wake-up call to keep left, right? So if you're belting down, look, if you're going uphill, that's where, if you're going to the right, that's where you're more likely to want to sort of, cut across. But if you can see around that corner, go ahead, it doesn't matter. But if you're going around a hill, around a mountain to the right, and you can't see, you need to keep left, because it takes more time for you to move left and get back on your correct left side of the road than once you see that vehicle and it gets to you. It happens a lot quicker. So there's no time for you to be cutting corners and, I'll fix it up when a car comes. No, please keep left. If you're going around the left-hander, then you can hug it around the left all you like, and that obviously makes plenty of room for the vehicle coming the other way around the right-hander to be sort of on the line. There's not a line there, let's say the centre of the road, but they can still move left a little bit. But I'd suggest around the blind bends, the tighter ones that you can't see, please slow down a bit, especially if you're going down a hill. Please keep left as the big one. Keep left, keep left, keep left, or else we really need to keep left. I can't reiterate enough the amount of times I've seen vehicles oncoming and I'm like, holy, it's like, I'm virtually stopped and moved to the edge of the track and they're just in the middle flying past. I'm not going to say it's always patrols or Hiluxes or something like that, but tell you what, these bloody patrol drivers sometimes, and you can't do that, you can't. Generally it seems to be always patrols, but, I'm sure it's not. It's just my luck. It's only happened, a number of times that were very close calls. So when you see pictures like this, it really brings it home. It's just, guys, really, slow down. I can't tell you to slow down, because I know, we want to get there, but there's a way to do it. And you need to be able to stay on your side of the road. So, you can go as fast as you like if it's safe for everyone around you. But the main thing is keep on the correct side of the road. I've said it enough times, haven't I? Please take care. Please keep left. If you don't want to die when you're out on a trip, please give us the thumbs up and share this video far and wide, just to tell people, and whatever. How else can I say it? There's enough photos there, isn't there? How about another one? Another little wake-up call photo. That's what's going to happen, right? You could get, injuries that are quite painful to you, and maybe, you like that, but have a think about it for a minute. If you kill someone, right, what about your family members? What about, you got family waiting at home, you're out on your own, doing a bit of a boys' tramp, but if you've got missus and kids at home, have a think about how they're going to cope. They're going to be okay without you, no problem, everything's going to be okay. You don't care about your kids. Why'd you have them? What about the other vehicle, right? The car going the other way. It could be me, you might not care. It could be my friends, you might not care. Maybe, it's could be somebody you know's friends of theirs, and then you got to live with it for the rest of your life. You were the idiot that came flying down at twice the speed that was safe on the wrong side of the road or the middle of the road, and bang, you boofed, and that's it, and they went off the side of the mountain and they're dead. So you're the one that's got to live with that. So have a think about it. It's serious stuff. We've only got to make small adjustments to avoid this. And I suppose every time it happens, it makes me, gets the blood boiling, and I want to say something about it. And, I probably said something on the UHF or something every time it happens as well. And I see plenty of other stupid things on the road, but this is literally about that head on. And yes, luckily everyone's okay this time. No serious injuries, but definitely some serious injuries to the vehicle. Maybe being a bit more of a comfortable collision if there wasn't a bull bar there would have softened up the blow a bit and let the design of the vehicle absorb it a bit more. You can see the vehicle's wrecked anyhow, bull bar or no bull bar. And this is the whole point about bull bars. It's not about whether you should have a bull bar or a front protection device or not, but you just need to have a think about it, because you can see how they end up. The big message here is, yep, you got it. Please keep left and please slow down to the conditions. This happened up in Cape York, up in North Queensland. It can happen anywhere. Obviously, if you've got a straight dirt road, sometimes they're as wide as 6-8 lanes dirt road. I don't care if you want to do 100 k's each way, but do yourself all right. Let's all move left as we're going past each other. How about we slow down a little bit? How about this one? How about we slow down to, I don't know, 70 or 80 Ks? You know, sometimes I know you've got to get over the corrugations, and at least 80, 90, 100 works better than 60 or 70. I know it's terrible. But sometimes, you know, the rocks can get thrown a long way, right? They don't just go forward, off to the side. So if we all slow down a bit to sort of, because, you know, if two vehicles are doing 100, that's 200 Ks an hour. That's a lot of rocks flying around, and it's just going to end up in, you know, busted windscreens and other damage to vehicles unnecessarily. And it's probably going to happen anyway, but just think about it, right? Think about keeping left. Think about slowing down as some vehicles are going past. And please keep an eye on your rear view. Take note of which way the wind's blowing, which way your dust is going, and have a look in your mirrors regularly. And if you see someone catching up behind you and their lights are on or their high beams, just think to yourself, they didn't just magically come down in the last shower, you know, and appear there. They're travelling faster than you. They're within their rights to travel faster than you, because you're probably travelling slow under the speed limit, and that's fine. You're within your rights to do that. But do us all a favour, slow down, move over, and let them go past so they can go past wide and get going again. They'll be out of your way. You won't, you know, what are you trying to stay? Oh, you don't want the dust. You don't want to let them past. Well, what's going to happen then, if I come up behind you and I sit behind you for 20 minutes and you're not helping me get past, and then I'm going to lose my patience on the next one as well. It's going to be 15 minutes and it's going to be 10 minutes. I want to come up behind you, and within a couple of minutes, I want to see you go, right, okay, there's someone come up behind, let's slow down, move over. You can put your left indicator on. I'm going to put my right on. I'm going to go wide right on the other side of the road. You're probably not even going to see my dust. No rocks. I'm going to get going. Yeah, I'm going to get going. And I'll be up. I won't even move over till I have to. That's the way we need to do things. So hopefully you watched the video to the end. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. As I said, share the video. We'll probably need to do more videos like this to teach people how to drive, because it seems nobody does. It's all about gung-ho action and getting out there and busting vehicles and, oh, we broke this car and we broke that one and this broke on that one, that broke, oh, but this one was okay, you know, like, yeah, hello, you know. Anyway, so bit of common sense for touring guys. Please take note, and I'll put the rest of the photos at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, turn the bell on. Bada bing, we're out of here. See ya.